What are y'all most looking forward to going into this year?
I'll let y'all answer that first.
You go for you.
I'm looking forward to the new bonds because our freshman I think is really building our team up. Like we getting hyped, like we're getting really hyped this year. So I think that's what I'm most looking forward to.
We had a lot of freshmen come up, and they're really excited to play. I think we're going to work good together as a team and teach them just the next few years and stuff.
So, I'm excited about, like I said, the atmosphere change. It seems like this year, the girls are a lot more hungry this year. They're wanting to go get it. Like they said, the freshmen, we have, I think, 8 freshmen that came up this year between JV and varsity, and they're ready to work. Like, they want to take the upperclassmen position. So it's always a competitive nature, always at practice. And we're always battling, fighting for, that spot, and then we produce it in the game. So today, just to see this going on today, it was very exciting to see where we can continue to go with the future.
Yeah, and who's been some of those kind of standout freshmen so far for you, or any other early surprises?
So a couple of them. One, Lizzie Austin. She started for us today. She has a battery that does not stop. So it's like she's aggressive on defense, offense. She has a good shot. She's developing that, and she just go get it. Whatever little thing you need done. Also, Griselda Escobar. She's a shooter. She made a couple of threes for us today. We look forward to seeing good things out of her. Also, one that's not here, Zuri Nava. She's another little guard that will definitely help us today. I know those 3 will definitely be a tremendous impact immediately for us.
Okay, so Griselda's wearing 30?
Griselda was 30. I think she is number 30.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was making sure. That's what I'm going to ask. What's kind of the biggest improvements y'all have seen from last year compared to now coming into this year?
Well, Jed, I'll let you go on that
Yeah.
since you returned.
Let's see. Practices are we're actually there to try and do what we're gonna do in a game. I could say how we practice, how we play. So I feel like at practices, that's where it actually happens, and that's where we all actually come together as a team, and that's what we do in the games.
Well, I'll go because Kelsey, she didn't play last year. She came back, took a hiatus.
Oh, okay.
But what was the question? What were we doing?
Biggest improvement from last year to this year.
Improvement from last year is our shooting. This year, we're getting more shots off, and more of them are starting to fall. Even in practice, we're making more shots than what we were doing last year. Also, defensive intensity, to me, is a lot better. We improved on, and it's under control. We're still playing aggressive, but it's a little bit more under control than we were last year. And then the up tempo, we're getting it, we're pushing up the floor. So that's a big improvement than where we were last year. We're playing team ball. I think everybody's buying in, and they figure we need each other out there. So they're playing great team basketball, great chemistry.
Yeah. And then, Kelsey, I want to ask, what's it like being back after taking a little break and coming back for senior year?
I really like it. Coming back from freshman year, we were really good. I think that was a good season we had. But after taking 2 off and coming back, I'm very excited to get back on the court and work with all the girls. And we're having a lot of fun bonding together, and I really enjoy playing. I'm glad that I came back.
Yeah. And I'm going to ask, what's kind of the basketball identity you guys want to have this year? What kind of brand of basketball can we expect from Jordan Matthews?
Non-stop,
Hustle.
fast breaks, hustle after every ball, rebounds, shooters, everything.
After the
All
game,
around
we
team.
want them to think, they play one heck of a game. They
Yeah.
hustle every
Right.
time.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like they said, I want teams to be Jordan Matthews. They work their tail off. They were scrappy, they was aggressive. If we win, we lose. End of the day, we did what we had to do. We didn't take no time off. We hustled, we boxed out, shot the ball well, stayed aggressive. And then if we do what we can do, we let the chips fall where they may at the end of the day. So that's our identity, to go hard, defense, play aggressive, and set the tone from there.
And then what's the team's goals going into this year?
Well, obviously, number one goal, like I said, is to win. We want to win more than we did last year. So last year was a big improvement. We won 9 games from 0 games. So get from there, finish top half in the conference. Also make the playoffs. And then we want to not just make the playoffs, we want to win once we get in the playoffs. So we got to take it one step at a time. So like I said, obviously win the games supposed to win, make the playoffs, and then go from there.
Yeah. With those goals, what do you see as the biggest key to achieving that? Is it
just staying together, playing together, even when times get down. When we may be down, we can't give up and quit. We can't give up like we've done in the past. We got to keep fighting. So with that, I see that in them, but it's the only time will tell. So long as they remember, hey, we might be down, but we can still fight. The game ain't over with yet. So long as we do that, come prepared, come focused with that fighting mentality, everything will fall right into place.
Did you have anything?
Yeah, I was going to say, what was your assessment of today's game? What were you really happy with, and what kind of improvements would you like to see off of the scrimmage?
Today, the first game today we had, I was very impressed with our shooting ability and our defense. We were very aggressive defensively, and we shot the ball great from the three-point line, even mid-range shots. Had a lot of good baskets, rebounding and pushing the ball. A couple of other things, be more not fouling. We're playing defense, moving our feet a little better, boxing out a little bit more. Staying aggressive and making some of those layups that we should be making that we missed a couple of, but just the little small things that we got to still figure out. Yeah.
What were you ladies happy with? What were you happy with how you performed today, and what do you think you need to improve on?
I was happy with my shots. I think that they were falling, and also I was like happy about my defense, my aggression. I do need to work on not fouling. Like, I tend to go down for blocks a lot, and that's where I get most of my fouls. So, yeah.
We worked really good as a team, pushing the ball up the floor. We do need to make better passes when we see people open. We think, oh, there's someone open, let's go pass it when there's a defender on them. So we really got to read the whole floor. I think a lot of our shots fell, and I was very happy that everybody was hyped when everyone was shooting threes, and people who won't even shoot all the time like a post shooting threes. So everyone was excited. It was a fun time.
Coach, who are you seeing as leaders on the team?
My senior leaders?
Any one of the leaders. I mean, you don't have to be a senior to be a leader.
Oh, my senior leaders. No, so right now, like I said, Jada and Kelsey, they're two of the ones, and also Kalea Hedden. She's one of our other seniors between her and Kelsey. But Kalea says she's been here for 4 years. She's buying into everything. She's like another coach on the floor, the mom of the team. Like, she's getting everybody right. And she can go out there. If we wanted her, she's a post, she could run the offense if we needed her to. So she's one of those that, hey, she's going to coach these girls on and off the floor and just bring everybody together. So I love that leadership role from her, also from Kelsey. Kelsey came in, started talking, encouraging the girls. That stuff we need like that. Then Jada, she's encouraging, picking the girls up, telling them, helping them where they need help at.
I got one question for the players. What's the most important thing you've learned from the coach, or what's stuck in your head about what the coach has been trying to teach you?
On and off the court, like, the same lesson is being taught, and it's just like, do not give up when things get hard. Like, we tend to quit whenever we get down. So I think the lesson that he teaches us is to not give up when things start getting rough, and in reality that's when you need to push the hardest. And that also applies in school, in the real world, and everywhere. So I think that's the most important lesson.
Building off of that, whenever we get tired and stuff, he'll give us time to get wide and we shoot free throws, because you gotta be able to do stuff when you're tired, and when you're about to give up, you can't give up. So we go shoot free throws when we're tired, and you take that one to the court, and you're like, I'm tired, but I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going for my team.
All good.
Actually, I got a couple more questions. No, I'm serious. Ashibu and I talk about this a lot because we do a live stream podcast on Thursdays, but we've noticed a lot of teams that are really, really successful play other teams in other divisions or conferences that are above your level. Are you doing that this season?
Well, right now, preseason-wise, I think all of our non-conference games, except for one, will be two-way schools. We do play Lee County, which they have added some key pieces, so they're always pretty good in their conference. So there'll be one non-conference game, and possibly picking up R.J. Reynolds for a non-conference game because something happened to schedule. So we'll have a 4A school that we'll go and test against as well. And then I think one thing that's going to help us with, we'll be going to Boone, Watauga High School for a Christmas tournament. And, they have powerhouses out there on that side of the state. So just going up there, different demographics, atmosphere, I think that'll be a good test for us to see where we're at and what we can look forward to.
Coach, why do you coach?
One, man, I love it. I love coaching. It's not, obviously we want to win, but at the end of the day, is what I tell the girls, I want to see them 5-10 years from now. And we may not even talk about basketball, but it may be the life lessons that they learn. I want to know how their family doing. So to see that I had a positive impact in their life and they matured and become successful citizens. At the end of the day, I want them to be productive and successful citizens. So that's why I get in. I had someone that pushed me when I played high school football and basketball and track. So it's like, why not pay it forward? And that's one of the reasons. Like I said, obviously want to win, but it's more than winning. It's the life lessons that you teach them. And they come back, hey, Coach Pig, you remember 30 years from now, you talk to X, Y, Z. I'm like, yeah. And there's little things like that. That's why I love it, man.
Are you planning to stick around till their kids are playing for you?
Listen,
Might be a minute.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I plan to be here as long as possible, sir. From as long as possible.
You got anything else?
One last. I mean, what's the biggest game y'all looking forward to this year?
Chatham Central.
Chatham Central.
Yeah, that's a rival.
Yeah. Gotta have that rivalry.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta have that rivalry.
Every sport.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
Anyone else want to say anything before we wrap up here?
Nah, I love my team,
I
bro.
love this team. I'm
I love my
excited
team.
for it. Comfort.
Yeah.
Y'all come check us out.
Oh yeah.
Come check us out.
All right.